Hi there! In this video I'm going to show you how to create a bottom pivot Python script that can be useful when you're modeling or set dressing your scene. As a bonus, I will also show you how to move the object to the grid. So if I create a cube and do this process manually, I need to press D to edit the pivot, snap to the bottom vertices of the object also pressing V, and then pressing X to snap it to the grid. Let's create a few objects to test out our script. You can move the pivot of the objects and change its shape. Okay, opening the script editor on a side panel and creating a new Python tab. Create a variable called selection and use the commands list selected, and inside use the selected flag and set it to true or 1, it works both ways. We can now use Python's print function to see what's the output. In this case we get an empty selection as we don't have anything selected in the viewport. If we select the objects, we will get a list of selected objects in the output of the script editor. So before anything we need to create an if statement to check if we have something selected in the first place. If the selection is empty, we create a warning telling us about it. Now we use the xform command to center our pivot. Next we will get the bounding box information. We will query ask Maya the bounding box limits using the bounding box flag BB and also using the world space flag. If we go to the shape node of any selected object, under the object display we can see the bounding box information, and in drawing overrides we can enable it and set the level of detail to bounding box. This way we can clearly understand what the bounding box is. The bounding box information will give us the x, y and z coordinates of the min and max values. So let's assign variables to those values so we can use them later in our script. Let's print out the bounding box variable using a cube to measure the values of the bounding box so you can clearly understand what those values are. Now we'll use the move command to set the pivot of the object in the y-min. We need to affect the attributes scale pivot and rotate pivot. Set the y-axis and the absolute flag. As you can see, we're getting an error because we're affecting the list of objects and not the object itself. So to solve this, we set the correct index, in this case 0, which is the first one in the list. Later on we'll create a loop and there will be no need to select the index. Now if we run the script, it's working properly, setting the pivot to the bottom of the object. One thing you might want to add is to move the object to the grid. For that, let's use again the move command and reverse the y-min value multiplying it by -1. This means that we'll move the object to the grid no matter if it's in positive or negative y, above or below the grid. Okay, selecting multiple objects we get an error, because for multiple objects we need to create a loop to iterate over each object. So for each selected object in the selection list, set the pivot to the bottom Y and move the object to the grid. And as you can see, now we can select multiple objects and the script works just fine. We can create a function with the code we created so far and run the function at the bottom. The only thing left to do is to add this script to our shelf by selecting the code and middle mouse dragging it to the custom shelf. You might want to remove the move command if you just need to set the pivot at the bottom and not affect the object transform. So that's it guys, hopefully you learned something new and let me know in the comments if this is working for you. Thank you, see you next time. Bye bye.